call this our loaf of bread. I like to think about this one as our loaf of bread. Sometimes boys and girls like to think about it as books on a shelf. It's up to you. I just know a loaf of bread is easy to relate to. I make sandwiches every day for my son for lunch. I'm always in there getting 2 pieces of bread every day. Okay? And so when we think about our loaf of bread, I want to think about the end and moving back, right? So I'm going to take my colored pencil this time and I'm going to shade only this already darker piece. So I'm going to outline it. Just like that. I would call that the heel. That's the part that nobody ever wants to eat, right? Some people's favorite part. I have to disguise it at my house. I have to turn it inside out if I'm making a sandwich or no one will eat it. I'll just turn it on the inside. Okay. Raise your hand if you can tell me what are the dimensions, what is the array that represents the piece that I have just shaded blue? What are the dimensions of the array that I have just shaded blue? Clayton? 2 times 2. So I'm going to go ahead and label this bottom piece 2. And I'm going to name my side height 2. So this is a 2 by 2 area. Now that I've labeled that array, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get all of the cube. So I'm going to extend that because this is the top of that cube. And this is the front of those cubes. So right now, how many cubes are shaded blue? How many cubes are shaded blue? Travis? 4. Because we have a 2 by 2 area that is shaded blue. Trade colors. Trade colors. Let's shade the middle section. How many more cubes are we going to be shading? If we had 4 on the end, how many do you think are going to be in the middle? Yarosh? 4 more. How many total cubes have we shaded so far with the blue and the red? Evan? 8. Trade colors. We're going to color that next layer, right? I'm going to make mine purple. You didn't need 5 colors. You can go back and use the ones that you used. I just have matte pencils, and as I shade, guess what's happening to my matte pencil point? It's disappearing. So I'm just trading, because I don't have a good set of crayons up here. I left my good crayons at home. All right. So how many groups of 4 did we end up shading? How many colors are represented in the loaf of bread model? 3. So if we were to write an equation that represents what we're looking for, we have a 2 by 2 model. We started with the blue. We had 2 deep and 2 high. And we repeated that 3 times back. Well, what is 2 times 2 going to give you? 4. And what's 4 times 3 going to give you? 12. And I need to go back and I just need to call this cubic units. I'm sorry that I haven't done that. I need to make sure that I'm very clear about my units that we're using. I'm just going to put CU for cubic units today. So while some of you are able to easily see that that is a 2 by 2 by 3 area, some of us may want to think, well, I know that this was an area of 4, and I repeated 4 3 times. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is also what? 12. See, it's okay to use addition to help us get that volume as long as we have a good understanding of where we're starting from. Okay? Now, we may not want to always use addition because it could get very complicated when we have bigger numbers. All right, what questions can I answer for you?